Katrina Elkins. Today I have here in my audience Morgan, Melinda, Thomas, Sandra, and Kayla. I'll be discussing teen pregnancy. I chose to do this topic because I got to witness firsthand how it affects a teenage parent. My topic today is the different levels of effects for teenage pregnancy. Emotional effects is my first point. Loss of paternal figure. Ms. Burke, co-CEO of Modern Moms, said that 20% of all dads decide to leave, while 80% of the moms are single, having to figure it out by themselves. They have to get help from their family, and that leads to my next point, family destruction. Donna Thiebold, writer and expert editor, states, the emotional effects can happen as early as missing a period. After you miss a period, you have to go through the emotional effect of telling your mom or your dad that you're pregnant, which can cause distance because they were hurt, confused, and wonder where they went wrong in parenthood. Then that can cause arguments in the future. Later on, it can cause more problems with the family. Not only does teen pregnancy affect the parent emotionally, it also affects the teen mother socially. Let's talk about the social effects. Social outcasting. Instead of going to that party Friday night or going to that football game that night too, you have to stay home and change diapers, feed the baby, and do things like that. Rose Wilton, a journalist and counselor for teen pregnancy, states on August 16, 2013, one can also feel socially outcasted because of their father and his family and the way they treat her. With this being said, the father will go out and badmouth the mother, saying that she was no good and that will cause her to be judged by society. Loss of education. People will look down on you because you don't have the same education as they do. Society will then judge you, saying you was young and dumb and that you should have thought about your actions. Let's talk about financial effects. Teen pregnancy will probably never end, but they have to have help to support the baby. Mothers will most likely have trouble buying accessories for the baby. They need help from the family and government to help support the baby because getting a job in this day and time is hard, especially with no education. If you have no high school diploma, people will say that you just give up. They won't even consider you for being an employee for them. So then you'll have to turn to government help. WIC, Women, Infant, and Children. They help until the child is 5 with cheese, milk, bread, eggs, and the basic essentials needed for nutrition. Food stamps. They base it off of income of every single person in the house, and that's how they let you know how much you're getting each month. Medicaid. That helps with the health stuff of the baby, because if you had no money, then you won't be able to take your child to the doctor, and that causes long-term effects for them. In conclusion, if you get pregnant at a young age, just know you're not alone. There's many people out there just like you. You can always have people to turn to, support groups, or even counseling you can take. I have experiences with this. My dad got his girlfriend pregnant when he was 16. They had my sister at the age of 17. When they got married, they didn't last very long. They fought all the time, which caused my sisters to rebel against them. So my sister got pregnant at the age of 16. Her and her boyfriend didn't last through the pregnancy. They broke up and she got with another guy. This other guy tried to help support the baby, which he still does at the age of 5. My brother then got his girlfriend pregnant at the age of 16 also. Him and the mom, they got along great until after she had the baby. And then they started fighting. They broke up and she wanted to keep the baby from him. Then he got with another girl, got her pregnant also, which caused the ex to rebel even worse and not let them see the baby. They had to take her to court just to get rights over the kid. That can cause emotional effect against the kid and the family because it caused confusion. Words of advice. Have you ever heard of the movie Mean Girls? Well, in there I'm going to quote, "Don't have sex, you'll get pregnant and die." No, I'm just kidding. Don't get pregnant on purpose because it can ruin your whole future. Worry about traveling the world and going to school and getting your education. Worry about making that money. There is a world out there. Reach beyond the stars. Thank you for your time.